and welcome to Navami Live. So today we have a very nice, fun and very effective upper body workout planned for today's session. And I'm just going to wait for a couple of you to join in. I hope you had a nice week, and we are going to be doing an upper body workout today, and we will only use dumbbells like I told you. We're going to be doing a couple of workouts only using something very basic because I think the previous two episodes when I spoke about, I also showed people, you guys, some of the basic things that I think you should have at home. You know, it just makes life a little more easy. You can just, there is no reason actually to skip your workout or miss your workout no matter what happens. So, you know, having a pair of dumbbell and having some resistance bands and a few things at home is like, it's the best thing that you can do to yourself. Yes, now that the gyms have opened up, you know, so people are going, a lot of you must be going as well. I have chosen to stay at home, but I feel like, yes, if you have to go, you got to go. But if you want to avoid it for any reason, or if you want to wait for a while to see how things go, you can still pretty much work out at home, have some very basic stuff at home, and continue doing, you know, the best that you can. So today we're going to be doing an upper body workout, and if there are any questions that you have regarding anything that we did in the past or anything that comes to your mind, you please feel free to just put it down because we don't have much talking to do today. So we're going to be sticking to a warm-up, a quick small warm-up, and we're going to be finishing 5 exercises that I've planned for you guys today using just very basic dumbbells. If I am clearly audible and visible, please leave a thumbs up before I start. So I just wanted to, in case you've missed your previous lives, I want to tell you that the workouts that we're doing here on Navami Life, I've been saying this before also, these are focused basically to build the muscle. Obviously, when you work out, no matter what you choose to do, you are going to burn calories. And when you burn calories, and you know, when your calorie intake is less and you burn more calories, obviously you will lose fat. So by working out, the workouts that we do here, we are not burning fat directly. We're not trying to do these workouts to lose fat or something. This is just to build the muscle, and in turn, obviously with that, you will burn calories. You are working out, you know, so you are losing that extra water weight, and you are going to be burning the calories. So I just want you to understand that we are not trying to spot reduce any particular area. For example, if we are training the shoulders, we are not training the shoulders because we want to lose the fat over there. We're training the shoulders so that we build the muscle there, and of course in that process you are also burning calories. So that's the whole idea of you know, strength training, which is what I love. And if you have any questions, you can just put them down, and by the end of the session I'll just quickly take your questions. If you guys are doing this workout with me, please leave a thumbs up again because it just feels good. So you can just put that down. So today we will just, you know, just do a quick warm up, and then we'll just start the workout because we have about I have about 5 exercises planned for you guys. And this is one workout that I really like because it focuses on the upper body, and it's a very good workout. You can just, if in case you're not doing it, you can just save this video later. It's going to be up on the IGTV. So I'm not going to be talking much. I hope you have your bottles. I hope you have the dumbbells if you're ready for today's workout, and we'll just quickly start off because then we run out of time. All right. Yeah, I hope I'm audible and visible. Everything is good. Switch on some more light. All right. Okay, can you just have a thumbs up if I'm visible, audible, all good to go? We are going to be starting the workout. Okay, thank you. Alright, so we're going to be starting with a very basic warm-up routine. Like I did this whole IGTV to explain how important it is to do a good warm-up before you start working out. So we're going to just start with a warm-up first, and you're going to just start by rotating your arms. Because this is an upper body workout, it's very important that your entire upper body is warmed up nicely. So we're going to be starting with rotating the arms in one direction, clockwise and then anti-clockwise. And there you go. 2. So you can do about 10 to 12 of these, both the sides. 13, 40. There you go. Alright, so we're going to be rotating the arms like this to one side and then the other side like this. So you twist and rotate. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so we're going to be just doing a spot jog to make sure our body is nicely warmed up. Alright, there you go. Alright, so 1 minute we just spot on, jog on the spot. So warming up is really very important because you really don't want to have an injury if your body is not warmed up, especially in winters. If you're not somebody who likes to, kind of do something like this, then I suggest you do cycling or, cross trainer or something, and just warm yourself up nicely. We did this whole one session of warm-ups. You can just go and pick up anything from there, and then you can come back and do this workout here. So because we are going to be lifting dumbbells, of course I'm going to pick up something light, so that that's what you are also supposed to do, pick up something very light first. So I always suggest you rotate your wrist all the time before you start lifting anything. So we rotate the wrist in one direction and then the other direction. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. 1. The other direction. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Once this is rotated, you can just swing your arms in full force, front and back. Front and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, we're still warming up before we start the workout, since we're going to be lifting, and so many of you might just be very new to all of this, which is why warming up is really very important. Now something that is like my favorite for warm up is jumping jacks, so we're going to be doing that. There is also a live session that we did previously which has a low impact cardio workout. So in case you have any issues with your knees, or if you cannot do an HIIT, you cannot do anything that involves jumping and running, so you can pick up that low impact cardio, do that and then get to your workout. Believe me, it's equally effective. So today we're going to be doing jumping jacks. So we start with this. So you take your leg out and your hands up there. 2, 3, 4. Please do it at your own pace. Alright, we're going to be doing about 20 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. So you feel that, your body is nice and warmed up. If you guys are doing it with me, you can just hello. I will just answer all your questions and say hi to you guys. Once we're done with the workout, So I hope you guys have your dumbbells out and you have water with you before we start the workout. Every time I start talking or start working out, especially when you're lifting something, I'd like to again say that please start with very basic weights. It may feel like initially that this is nothing or these weights are too less. They feel like baby weights. Please start with that. It doesn't matter what they look like. It's very important for you to get the form right, and it's also very important to avoid all sorts of injuries. So pick up something light. You can always work your way up with the weights. Alright, so the first exercise that we're going to be starting when the time gets very less is bicep curl and raise combo. So it's going to be working not just the bicep but also your shoulders. I'm going to show you what the exercise is. Right now I'm going to be doing 10 reps of all the exercises. Maybe we will just end up doing one set because there are more exercises today, but once you say this, and if you want to try this workout, you do 10 reps each and you do about 4 sets of this whole circuit that we're doing today. Now you can choose to do one after the other, but because there are more number of exercises, I suggest you do one exercise, you do all the 4 sets, and then you go to the other. Alright, so we're starting with the bicep curl and raise combo. I'm going to turn around and show you. So you just do a simple bicep curl like this, like we've done in the previous live, and then you take the dumbbells right up there, doing the raise. Bring them down and back here. Alright, so let's do 10 of these. 2, up, 3, come back down here. Alright, that's 2, 3, right, 4, alright, 5, take that up. If you want, you can obviously pause, and when you do the bicep curl, the slower you come down, the better it would be. Right, 6, okay, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. I hope there are no more questions. Right. Okay, so I just see one question right there. So if you have a wrist injury, please do not do this. Any lifting for that matter, unless it's resolved, unless your doctor gives you a go ahead. The thing with injuries is that I know they're very frustrating, but you really want to take that rest, recover, and then come back to lifting. It's not the end of the world, and believe me, a spoiled injury is the worst thing that can happen to anybody. So please take rest. The next exercise that we're going to do is the shoulder press. The closed shoulder press is a little different one. I'll show you how we do this. We'll finish the full circuit and then we'll see if we can come back and do this again. So you keep your dumbbells right here at your shoulder level. Keep them close, this close, and again at the shoulder width, and then you go up right there like that. 1, you bring them back to your shoulder length. 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Like I said, I'm going to be doing just 10 reps, and I also suggest you do 10 reps and 4 sets. So there are different kind of, rep ranges that you do. For this one, it's 10 reps and 4 sets. Alright, the next exercise that we're doing is a bicep curl using a dumbbell, but this one's not the traditional one, and we're going to be using only one dumbbell for this. So you put your hands like this, straight down with the dumbbell, and you bring the dumbbell up here till your chest and go down back really slow. 1. Alright. 2. 10 of these again. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Like I said, the slower you do, the better it is. It may feel like one set is taking like forever, but believe me, this is really effective. If you have any questions, put them down and I will come back and take them. Alright. Okay. So the next exercise that we are going to do is the bent over rows combo, and this is going to work your back, but we're going to be doing 2 different kind of exercises together in the row with a little variation. So for this, you bend down a little like this, and bend your knees, and then you go down like this. So this is going to be a traditional row that you do, right? So this is half of it, and then you go back and twist and rotate the dumbbell like this. One time you go like this, and one time you go up like this. So it's going to work different muscles in your back. So you're going to bend down like this and push your hips out. This goes 1 again. Alright, 2. If you want, you can pause. If you can hold it, pause it there, and then go down. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Alright, so that's how you work 2 different muscle groups in the back with one single exercise. Alright, so the next exercise that we're doing is going to work the tricep. Now we're going to be doing a single arm tricep extension, but again this is going to be the one in which we bend over a little. So there are these different exercises that work different muscle groups, and then you have variations in the exercise. For this again, you're going to bend down the same way like we bend for the bent over rows, and you're going to put your the arm that you're going to extend, the opposite arm on your knee, and then you go out like that. You see, you work your tricep and you keep the knee straight. 2, come back again. 3. If you can hold it right there, hold it. If you can't, come down. It's going to take a little while for you to get used to pause at that position and then come back here. Alright. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. The other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, 10. So when you're using your single arm or doing any exercise with the single leg or single arm, so you obviously do both the sides equally. Alright. So this was about today's upper body workout, which focuses on the shoulder, the bicep, the back, and the tricep. So I'll just drink some water and come back take your question. Alright. Okay. So this was a very, very basic, again I see a question right there, for beginners. So you see there was this workout, these 2 workouts that we did in the past, which were full body, very basic for beginners. This is something it would, I would suggest that if you're working out a little, then you try this, even though this is also very simple and very basic, but still you need to get a hang of, a lot of things before you get to this. Alright, so let me just see if there are any questions. Yes, please, I'm sorry, whoever missed doing the workout with me, I'm going to save the live and then you can just continue. If you have any questions, you can put them down then in the comments later. Thank you. I'm so glad you guys work out with me here on the live. It's so much fun to know that you guys are working too. Alright. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to see if there is any question. Alright. So, there are a few people who are asking me if you can do these exercises if you have spondylitis. I would say that if you are already in pain because of spondylitis, please do not. You really need to recover, and because I also suffer from spondylitis, you do not want to make it worse by doing anything, lifting something very heavy or doing any workout which involves your shoulder muscles, because it kind of gets a little too bad after that. So you want to wait for a while for it to get better and then go back to lifting. So the speed of the workout depends on what you're trying to do. If you want to be working on a higher rep range, i.e. you want to do 18, 19, 20 reps of something that obviously you want to keep a fast pace because you want to complete those number of reps. But if you're doing something, say 8 or 10 reps, you can go really slow, build that muscle connection, mind-muscle connection, and go really slow, feel the muscle, pause, exhaust the muscle, so you can go slow. So it kind of depends on what kind of, what you really want to do with your training program. Alright. See, if you have a lower back pain, Then of course you can do exercises, but you don't want to make it worse, so you want to avoid the ones which include bending or stressing of the back, lower back. So but this particular workout involves more of upper body, and there is nothing much that you're doing to your lower back. But if the bendings in the over row or the tricep extension bothers you or creates any kind of stress in the back, then you avoid them and just modify the exercise and do a standing tricep extension, or you do the normal rows and not this one. Okay. Thank you. I'm so glad you guys like the session and you're doing it. So this, if you notice that this particular, these 5 exercises took me about, it took me about 15 minutes to do this whole circuit of 10 reps and these 5 exercises. So if you see, if this was because I was talking, so I put if it was somebody who was doing without talking, if you focus on it, you can easily do it in 10 minutes and with a little bit of break in between each exercise, and then you drink water also in between, so 10 minutes roughly for one set. So within half an hour to 40 minutes you should be able to complete this full workout, including your warm-up. So all you need, for yourself, for your health and your fitness is about 30 to 40 minutes, 5 to 6 times a week, and you're good. There is nothing that you need to worry about. In times like these, I think people have started to value how important health and immunity is, and I don't know how many of you understand that it takes you 30 minutes of workout to boost your immunity. No medication, no crazy supplements. All you need is 30 to 40 minutes of physically active body of yours, and you are good to keep yourself safe and immune from so many diseases. Sorry, just got a little paused. Yes, you can use, if you don't have dumbbells, I've been suggesting that for a while now. Just take 2 bottles of water, the same, those Bisleri bottles, and you can use them as weight. And if you, obviously, initially that might feel like, it's too light, and if that's what you feel, that you just fill it up with sand, and it will give you a good weight. But believe me, these dumbbells are not very expensive, and one pair you will not regret buying them at all. So you should have them home. Alright, I think I've kind of answered all the questions. I think I have answered all the questions, and if you still have anything to ask, you can just leave it down on this video and I will get back to you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here with me today on Umami Life, and I will see you guys on next Tuesday 7 p.m. and we're going to be doing another fab workout that you can easily do at home using dumbbells again. So thank you so much and see you guys next Tuesday.